All right, so I want to go over everything that we'll be doing for this week, okay? So sit back and watch this video, please, so you'll know exactly what it is that I am asking for you to do. So this is week 8. We only have 3 weeks left, guys. May 18th through the 22nd. Your TEKS are coming from 714A and C, and you can read those right there. And then our objective. So students will be able to define genetics and using Punnett squares, describe the cause and effect relationship of gene transmission from parents to offspring and the resulting genetic variations through practice. So here you'll find your weekly sections that you can just click on to go where you need to go. All of these are hyperlinked. What that means is if you click on it, it'll take you to that slide. All right, you guys, for your do now, you are going to, as you can hear, I have instructions here. You just click on them. Or if you're in present mode, it'll automatically play for you. So your do now is to read this short little passage, 2 paragraphs, and then list 4 traits that you have that your genes control. So I want you guys to do that and then tell me with whom you get it from. So do you get it from your mama or do you get it from your dad, okay? And then you'll just erase this and type here, okay? If you, for whatever reason, erase this and you don't know how to get the text box back there, I have a slide. So if you go back, I have how-to slides here. You can click on those and it tells you how to do whatever you need to do, okay? So going back, that's for Monday. All right, you guys, for your do now, I want you guys now to watch this video. Here you'll watch this video and then you'll answer these questions by typing in the box as well. All right, now what I want you guys to do, you'll see a list of terms, and here what you need to do is you'll find these terms, and when you're not in present mode, you will match these terms to the correct definition. So carriers, 2 copies of the same recessive allele, and you'll put that down there, okay? So yeah. So remember, if the example of PP, I'm gonna give you guys this one as homozygous recessive, okay? So you'll just put those there. They move around. This doesn't move around, but these do, all right? So then on Monday, you guys, I have this little checklist of all the things that you need to complete. Did you complete the do now? Did you watch the video and answer the questions on slide 5? Did you match the terms to the correct definitions on slide 6? If you did that, you're done for Monday. Tuesday, I want you guys first, you'll read the text on the slide, on the next slide, and then you'll write 3 key ideas and fill in the blanks. Once you finish doing that, you'll go to slide 8 and then 9, okay? So I'll show you what that looks like. So here, you'll read this little passage, type in 3 things here that you stood out. So make sure you do the 3 things on each bullet point, okay? Next, you'll fill in the blanks. So here's 1 blank, 2nd blank, and then the final blank for you. Once you finish that, you'll apply your learning to here. So you really need to just fill in these. I've already done the first ones for you. So I wrote out the genotypes here for you, and I wrote out the phenotype here for you. Remember, phenotype means physical expression. So this is going to be something that it actually looks like. So you'll use these traits up here to tell you. So for instance, E, capital E, lowercase e. Remember, dominant always, the uppercase letter always dominates over the lowercase letter. So if it's a uppercase E, that means it's going to have free earlobes, okay? And the lowercase e means attached earlobes. So because that means that it's going, and this is uppercase, then free earlobes is what's going to end up being expressed. That's what you're going to end up seeing. And then going over here, heterozygous long eyelashes. Remember, heterozygous means you have 1 uppercase and 1 lowercase. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to look for long eyelashes. So here's the trait for eyelashes. If it's a long eyelash, it's going to be an L. If it's a short eyelash, it's going to be a lowercase L. So that's how you do that. For Tuesday, here is your checklist. So did you do slide 9? Filling in those key terms after you read that passage? Did you fill in those 3 blanks? And did you go and do your genotypes and your phenotypes in those gray boxes on slide 10? Moving on to slide 12, which is Wednesday's work. So here you'll have a video of me going over your PowerPoint. Make sure that you're typing out notes. If you want to type out notes here, you can, or if you just want to upload a picture, you can do that as well. Not really sure about how to upload a picture? Look in my You Got It how-to slides, okay? So then here are some anchor charts for you just to help solidify everything that we've been talking about. You don't have to do anything with these. These are just pictures to help you understand the concept. Here is your checklist. Did you watch the video going over the PowerPoint? Did you take notes or upload your notes on slide 13? And again, if you're not sure how to upload notes, here is look on slide 23 for how-tos. Finally is Thursday. So for Thursday, you're going to practice making Punnett squares on slides 16 through 19. If you're not sure on how to do it, I've made tutorials for numbers 1 and 3. If you look on slide 23, you'll find those. Once you're done with that, you need to complete your exit ticket on Google Classroom. Remember, I won't release that exit ticket until Wednesday. So if you're doing everything early, then check back on Wednesday. So here's number 1 and 2. So you'll type here. Remember, if for whatever reason you make sure that you erase this before you type in your answer. If for whatever reason you erase this text box, make sure if you want to do another one, you would go up here, insert text box, and then put it there. I have a video also on the how-to slides of how you can do that. So everything that says to type here, that's what you'll be writing. Remember, I did number 1 for you, so go take a look at that. And then here's number 3. So I did number 3 for you, and then you will go back and do number 4 and then number 5, which is similar to like number 3, okay? So take a look at that video, and it tells you how to go over it. Thursday, your exit ticket. If you're still unsure about some of these things, I have added some practice on Edpuzzle, and I've also added some practice on Legends of Learning, which is a new format that kind of like lets you play around as games, and it lets you play with some science concepts. Here's your checklist for Thursday. Did you complete the Punnett square practice numbers 1 through 3 on slide 16, number 3 on slide 17, number 4 on slide 18, number 5 on slide 19, or did you complete the exit ticket, which is going to be released on Wednesday, 5/20? Finally, Friday, no school here, guys. You don't have to worry about doing any work, but please make sure that all of your work has been submitted on Google Classroom. If you haven't submitted your work, take this time to use that, to do that, okay? Finally, you have last week's review. So week 7, if you were kind of confused on something that was taking place on that day, take a look at that video. It goes over everything. Here are your how-to slides. So how to do number 1 on the Punnett square, you'll hit that. How to do number 3, you'll hit this video. Upload a picture on Google Slides. You want to write out your notes, hit this video. Watch this video. If you accidentally erase a text box, here's that one. And then here's some misconceptions. A lot of people think that you should use a capital T if you're expressing for tall things, and short things should be a lowercase t. But remember, height is only going to code for one trait. So it's going to be either a capital T, lowercase t, a capital T, or a lowercase t. So remember, if it's a lowercase t, you have 2 lowercase t's, then that's going to code for short versus an S, okay? So I don't want you guys to get confused. A lot of people think that, but yeah. So read your misconceptions here. That's all I have for you guys. Stay safe.